where those passing lanes are. Lift the free throw percentages. Talking Tex is next to last in free throw percentage standings, hitting 63% from the line. Last time out, they shot only 57.7%. They need to be able to improve. And finally, Alapag must take charge. At 6 assists and 8 points last game for Talking Tex. I think Talking Tex needs a lot more output from the Mighty Mouse.
At nagsimula ng ating laro, Talking Tex nakaputi, ang Red Bull naman nakapula, and Retualo will make the first pass of the ball game. Washington may tangan ng bola. Retualo goes right. Retualo face to face with Baguio. Fall away three is good for the first TM3 of the ball game. Ito naman atake ng Red Bull. Paulo Bugia against the much taller Yancy De Ocampo. Pennisi for three. Yes, sir! Palitan ng TM3. What a way to start the ball game between Red Bull and the Phonepals. At parehong pangarin na makamit ang kanilang ika-4 na panalo. Retualo, drop pass. Washington block by Pennisi.
Yun ang inside defense ng Red Bull. Red Bull is known for its defense, and they're anchoring a lot on those big men, making sure na hindi makakuha ng easy layups ang Talking Tex.
Sobra yung tira ni Cyrus Baguio. Baguio really becoming the focal point of Red Bull's offense. And Yancy De Ocampo, he will take that three-point attempt. Another rebound for Mick Pennisi. Baguio having trouble with that basketball. Baguio pa rin! Umatake! Yes, sir!
Ayan ang tinatawag natin na setting the pace. And Cyrus Baguio realizing hindi pa nakakuha yung bonus free throw ni Cyrus Baguio.
At lahat ng puntos ng Red Bull galing kay Baguio. That's another block by Pennisi, but a whistle is blown by referee Robert Ting. First personal laban kay Pennisi.
Kapansin natin, itong klaseng depensa ng Red Bull, they're sticking to each man like glue, and they're not giving anyone a chance to pull up for jumpers. Meaning to say that Talking Tex is looking for an opportunity to create and penetrate. Nakita natin ang ginawa ni Harvey Carey. He went up against the leech-like defense na kanyang guardia, and that's why he got away.
Retualo with a TM3. As Pennisi will miss.
And Red Bull is not waiting for that defense to set up.
Aga nilang pumupurol. Actually, correction, I said earlier that Baguio owned all of Red Bull's points. Actually, happy sila rin with Pennisi.
Tama. Pennisi also had a three-pointer kanina.
It's actually Renren Retualo who owns all of everything of Talking Tex's points. Two straight misses coming from Retualo. And over 2 minutes having gone by in the opening quarter. Nahorda to Topex Robinson, hijacked in midair, still landed with the basketball, kaya siya tinawagan ng traveling violation.
I think it's very clear in this game that Red Bull wants to run, and they're avoiding that very tall defense ng Talking Tex with Yancy, Jay Washington, at saka si Harvey Carey. Nice passing play.
Tatlong Phonepals ang nagpasahan doon, ending up with that layup by Jay Washington. 2-point lead para sa Talking Tex, 8-6. And Horda fires, overshoots. At malino na tinulak ni Paulo Bugia si Yancy De Ocampo, first personal foul.
Well, just like in the last game, si Asu Taulava did not start for Talking Tex. And once again, he will be coming off the bench for the Phonepals. Sa bilis na laro, it's hard to tell what kind of defense Talking Tex is playing, but I seem to think that they're playing a zone defense. Let's watch how they form this defense now that the pace of the game has slowed down. No, they're not playing a zone. They're playing man-to-man.
Bugia, yes sir, from the left side. First 2 points for Paulo Bugia.
It's a very loose man-to-man that Talking Tex is playing. Talking Tex has not made its mark as a defensive team in this league, or in this conference rather, because they are dead last in terms of defense.
As you mentioned, this is a very different team as compared to the Red Bull teams of the past.
Now, one thing that Coach Yang Giao has ingrained sa kanyang mga players is that they need to play defense to be able to compensate for their lack of firepower. Nawala nga si Larry Fanacier, nawala si Enrico Villanueva, pati si Rich Alvarez nawala, no? And Alvarez gives them a lot more defense and offense. But I think Coach Yang has transformed this team into a solid team.
Palo has been red hot in the opening quarter. Here's RD Carey. Hindi maibutan si Bugia. And it's a turnover.
That's a good call. Good defense there by Red Bull.
8 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Red Bull entered the ball game with 3 wins and just 1 loss. Ang Talking Text, 3 wins and 2 losses at walang mangyayari doon sa tira ni Topex Robinson. So patuloy pa rin lumalamang ang Talking Text sa ating ball game. And a pass to Washington. High post over to Ritualo against Baguio. That's a nice matchup. And here's Harvey Carey with 7 to shoot. Harvey Carey scooting in for 2. First 2 points para kay Carey, extending the Phonepals lead to 4. Baguio on the left side. Baguio gets Alapag. Baguio posting up Jimmy Alapag. Tumulong si Anthony Ocampo to no avail. Well, Baguio enjoying a big height advantage over Jimmy Alapag sa kanilang matchup. Nice deflection by Topex Robinson.
Yan yung defense ang sinasabi natin, no? Red Bull playing excellent defense here against Talking Text.
And that jumper by Bugia will tie the ball game.
That's very loose defense on the part of Talking Text na hindi nila gina-challenge yung mga mid-range jumpers. It's almost like they're playing man-to-man on the outside and then the big men are just waiting inside the shaded area for the possible defensive rebound.
Well, yung napansin mong loose defense could, I guess, partly explain why Talking Text has been very consistent in this conference. As Harvey Carey misses the first free throw.
Well, that point about yung inconsistency ng Talking Text, very clear. They're number 1 in offense, but dead last in defense. They're giving up 102.2 points a game. So yung lack of defense nila very evident in the stats.
And you know, they tend to play very well against strong teams. But then against weaker teams,
napapabayaan, ano? Because of course they did play very well against Magnolia last time out. Naman naman ang follow-up. Na Horda, the high flyer.
At lamang na ang Red Bull dito, 14-12. Pennisi, bullet pass. Topex Robinson against Alapag, humihit, and he got the foul against Jansen de Ocampo.
You know, this frenetic pace that Red Bull is setting sa game na to at every given time.
Actually, even before the season, basta nung biglang nawala na ito sila Larry Fanacier, when the player came to mind, mukhang tatakbo na tayo. Because they really have no other choice. You don't have like an Asi Taulava and you know, you'll have the luxury of just dumping the ball inside. So this Red Bull team has no other recourse but to really try and run opponents to the ground.
And you know, that's also a point that they must consider because they're getting a lot of points from the guards. Nakita natin yun sa si Asi Taulava is now in the game. They need a lot more offense from the frontliners. See, Mick Pennisi, for instance, only had 3 points in Red Bull's last game. Sharma only had 4 points. Bugia had 6 points. Frontliners must be more aggressive in getting the points to force the opposing team's frontliners to play defense.
Rebound para kay Ritualo. 1-point ball game in favor of Red Bull. Over 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Carry outside, Alapag, cross-court pass na, agaw ni Bugia. Very active hands on the part of Red Bull Barako. Ito na, Topex Robinson, he steps on the break. Mike Rayback. Rayback on the move. Rayback, where's he going? Fires and misses. Kapit ng bola na punta kay Alapag. Don't pass down by 1. Alapag, bounce pass, carry, layup is no good. Asi Taulava, offensive rebound, put back, blocked by Rayback. And here's Lopez Robinson, 2-on-1 break. And Bugia will miss the layup. Ang rebound ako ni Alapag. A frenetic action here in the opening quarter. And you can tell that it's Red Bull that's setting the pace here.
Oh yes, very clearly na sila tumatakbo dito. And Talking Tex forced to play catch-up here. Although they're only 1 point behind.
Carlos Sharma enters the ball game para kay Paolo Bugia.
By the way, isang punto sinabi natin about Talking Tex that they need to improve their free throw shooting. Right now, they're going 3 out of 7. That's less than 50%. That's not now 4 out of 8, so that's 50% shooting. But they need to bring it up to about 65% just to be able to make sure that when their big men are fouled, they can get free throws to compensate.
Yusuf Al-Jamal, the former King Lion of Zambeda, is in the ballgame for the first time. And Mac Cardona is in the ballgame and automatically provides an impact by dishing off that assist to Washington.
Well, malamang nakita ni Coach Derek Pumarin yung ginagawa ng Red Bull that they're setting the pace, they're running, so they need to be able to have someone who can also bring up the pace for Talking Tex. And sure enough, pagpasok ni Mac Cardona, 2 straight baskets coming from the Phonepals.
It is a 5-point lead para sa Talking Tex with under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Way back, top of the key. Way back, bibigyan na Horda on the left side. Now Horda, what will he do with 9 to shoot? It's with Baguio against the rookie Al-Jamal. Cyrus Baguio gustong iwanan si Al-Jamal. Humihit at there is a foul. Apparently, Al-Jamal dispossessed itong si Cyrus Baguio.
Major defensive adjustment yun ni Coach Derek Pumarin. Kanina nakita natin si Jimmy Alapag ang tumatao kay Cyrus Baguio. Now he's got a much bigger player on Baguio because Baguio is such a threat offensively for Red Bull.
5 points ang lamang ng Phonepals. Ball na kay Washington. Up and under and he is fouled.
You see, biglang Talking Tex on the floor, no? All it takes is a spark plug. And Mac Cardona is certainly the spark plug for Talking Tex. Someone to get the juices of his teammates flowing.
And the tempers of his opponents flowing as well.
Ulit to.
Si Mac Cardona. Don Belbelano comes in para kay Jimmy Alapag. 2 out of 2 for Anthony Jamal. Washington, he has 8 markers tonight.
Starting backcourt ni Coach Yang Giao, hindi pa napapalitan. Still going with Baguio and Lopez Robinson.
Actually, kasi na Horda, hindi pa rin napapalitan to. And he is hemmed in. And he is... ball will stay with Red Bull. Kiko Adriano comes in para kay Leo na Horda. 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Baguio, drop pass, no look off the glass, bunting na, and it's last touch on Taulawa. You can probably hear the hollering of Coach Yang Giao and don't expect it to stop. Mapupunta ang bola dito sa...
Kasi we're doubting that in the last conference nung pumutok si Mac, they were wondering whether patuloy puputok si Mac sa conference na to. Kasi bumalik na nga sina Asi, sina Renren, at saka si Jimmy. But, well, si Mac is still leading the charge.
Absolutely. Here's Cardona on the move. Cardona drop pass with a foul is called. Sharma tinawagan ng foul as penalty na itong Red Bull. For more on Asi Taulava, let's go to Patricia Bermudez-Hizo.
No, you're talking about Asi Taulava here. Just last huddle, itong si Coach Derek Pumarin really wanted Asi Taulava's presence to be felt a little bit more. So he designed a lot more plays to open up inside for Asi Taulava, and he's hoping that the Rock can actually benefit from the movements that he wants his players to do. At nag-mention din siya about the loose defense. Sa kanina pa sinasabi nito si Kitito. Nakaasar na siya, nakatulong mga players katulad nitong si Topex Robinson nakakasaksak at will. So sinasabi niya, deny those players, especially players like Topex Robinson and Cyrus Baguio from penetrating. Back to you, Nico.
Nakakasak na pala. Ito si Coach Derek Tumarin.
Hindi na pinapakita ng depensa. But, look, key point yung sinabi ni Patricia about Asi Taulava. He did have 12 points and 13 rebounds in the last game of Talking Text, and you need to get him the ball. You need to get him involved, not only in the offense, but also in the defense. I mean, he's the biggest man on the floor. Give him the ball.
Here's Belano. Belano, pinasa kay Taulava. 12 to shoot to the phone pass. Taulava pumihit, almost lost the ball, but he gets it off the glass. 6 points for Asi. Anyway, si Aliato nakapasok din sa ating ball game. Halos 4 na minuto lang hindi nakakapuntos itong Red Bull. Kaya tambak na sila ng 10 puntos dito. Baguio fires and punctures the hoop. Now that is a mark of a go-to guy. Kung nilalamig na yung opensa, the go-to guy will take it into his own hands and will try to score.
And it's usually coming from the backcourt. Coach Yengyang has a lot of confidence in his backcourt. And si Mac Cardona naman. Ito sinasabi natin about the slashing moves ni Mac. No? That kind of move, Red Bull must be wary of. They need to be able to shut the door inside the shaded area para hindi makapag-penetrate si Mac because he is a creator. Not only for his own shot, but once the door is shut, he knows when to kick out or give the ball to the open man cutting.
Si Belano tinawagan ng foul, his first personal, pang-apat laban sa Talking Text. Magdum Membrere checks in the ball game as Sharma connects. First 2 points for Sharma. By the way, si Membrere came in para kay Cyrus Baguio. Lamang pa rin ang Talking Text dito, 27-19. Little over 1 minute remaining dito sa opening quarter. Bola na kay Cardona. Cardona on the move. Cardona no look pass. Mana ipasa pa kay Taulava. Taulava muscles his way inside.
Power move. Ito sinasabi natin. You need the ball in his hands, especially when he's in a position to score. Now, Kiko Adriano checking in for Red Bull for defensive purposes. He needs to be able to stop Cardona from those penetrations. And the right idea also, galing kay Adriano, attack the defense ni Macmac. Si Al-Jamal na tawagan.
Second personal laban kay Al-Jamal, and now both teams are in the penalty.
Adriano was involved in that trade with Magnolia, formerly San Miguel Beer.
Sharma sits down, and Big Mac Andaya is now in the ball game para sa Red Bull as Adriano misses both free throws.
Look at Andaya.
And Andaya almost makes it. Andaya playing against former team, Talking Text. Andaya is banging bodies with Asi Taulava. 30 seconds to go bago matapos ang opening quarter. Lamang pa rin ang phone pass ng 10. Cardona against Membrere. Cardona is fouled. Celino Cruz ang tatawagan ng foul.
Well, anytime you have Celino Cruz at saka si Kiko Adriano on the floor at the same time, emphasizing defense. At hindi lang defense, physical defense. Wala nga si Junti Valenzuela. Kung nandun pa si Junti, naku, very physical defense. By the way, Junti, ewan ko na, nandito yata sa Coliseum. Wala yata, no?
Why is it? He's right behind the bench.
Okay.
Pero civilian clothes.
Okay. And we hope that he's able to play soon because, it's a pity to see a player of his caliber and quality just sitting out the action.
Oh, look at that block shot. Team 3 for way back bago maubos ang oras dito. 4 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Labang pa rin ang Talking Text. Belano! No! He begins second quarter action from the Cuneta Aspido.
Nakita ko naman ang ginawa ni Celino Cruz, taking the ball away from Mac Cardona. Great defense.
At napilitan tuloy mamigay ng foul si Don Aliados. First team foul against the Phonepals in the second quarter.
Well, kanina ako nagalit si Coach Derek Pumaren sa lack of defense Talking Tex. Dapat magalit din si Coach Yeng Diao because
Lack of offense.
Hindi, lack of defense na because nakascore na ng 31 points sa Talking Tex. Sabi nga natin kanina, they need to be able to bring down the production ng Talking Tex to less than 100. Eh kung 31 na na-score nila sa isang quarter, that's bad news.
Rebound for Taulava. Taulava block all the way back.
Dalawang block na.
Dalawa na. Itong si Mike Rayback. Dito sa mga bahagi ng second quarter. Phonepals begin the second period with Delano, Taulava, Cardona, Aliado, and Aljamal. Here's Taulava. Taulava working his way inside, and he will miss. One more try, and he will miss. One more try, and he will score!
That's what you call determination. Grabe yun, ha? Nobody can stop him when he wants to score. Ito sinasabi natin about the frontline offense. Taulava and Washington already combining for 18 points. But Sharman and Pennisi only with 5 points together.
I think may warning no, for delay of game against Taulava because sinampal niya yung bola palabas. Patuloy ang action dito.
Andaya with a outside shot.
Na-inspiring because si Marlo Aquino made a 3-pointer in the first game. Pero kanina yung Santa Lucia, ako, tinampakan ng 21 by 35 points.
Kaya naman nag-3-pointer.
Taulava. Nowhere to go! Rebound para kay Celino Cruz. Naghahabol ang Red Bull dito sa second quarter.
Partner, that was great defense by Andaya.
Wow! Andaya scores!
Yes!
Andaya scores!
And did you see the defense that Andaya played against Asi Taulava kanina, no? Number one, he stopped. Dali kay Asi. Hindi lang pumasok yung free throw.
Oh, ito si Andaya, naka-jersey number 44. Agent X44. Mark Andaya. Reporting for duty. As Al-Jamal hands it over to Aliado. Aliado against Rayback. Aliado makes his move. Aliado loses the ball. And Celino Cruz is all alone for two. And I tell you, Mark Bola, Yancy fires. Kaya na naman. Natapik ang bola para kay Celino Cruz. Celino Cruz zigzagging. And he will miss the net. Ito na, Cardona. Phonepals up by 5. Cardona against Membere. Cardona over to Yancy. Yancy de Ocampo with a drive. And the basket is good. He started this ball game para sa Phonepals at nakompleto niya ang kanyang 3-point play. He has 5 points.
And that's what makes Yancy de Ocampo so valuable. Now he can hit the outside shot. Saw him put the ball on the floor. He's got nice moves, going strong to the hole. And of course, he can post up too.
Rayback fires. Andaya with an offensive rebound. And now Andaya wants a clear out. Pero pinasa kay Rayback. Rayback to Membrere. Membrere for 3, short. And Cardona is hammered! Cardona is hammered. Hit in the head. Malinaw na malinaw.
Oh. At saka, you know, an ordinary player would have reacted, ha? Kasi tinamaan niya sa ulo. Flagrant 1 ang tawag.
Walang pwedeng makapikot dito kay Cardona except for one person in the entire planet. You know who that is?
Sino?
Ronald Tubit.
Oo. Inapakan niya tayo. Oo,
Si
tama.
Tubit lang. Other than Ronald Tubit, Cardona is a master at the Saiwar as De Ocampo sends it over to Delano. Delano over to Aljamal. Aljamal for 3. No. Furious battle for that basketball and Aliado will score underneath. Ang totoo niya, ito si Celino Cruz at si Cardona, may kanina pa nagbabangayan yan. There's a tap out by Delano.
Naagawan nga ni Celino Cruz si Cardona kanina. Harap-harapan eh.
Here's Membrere. Rayback. Swings it over to Adriano. Adriano sends it over to Celino Cruz. 9 to shoot. Cruz step back is good.
He's such a cool operator, si Celino. Huh? You have to admire his game. And he's perfect for this kind of new officiating philosophy ng PBA.
They will call the offensive foul because Belano unleashed a karate kick.
That's a good call. That's a good call. It's a 10-point lead enjoyed by Talking Text.
Under 8 minutes to go in what is becoming to be a very interesting second quarter as we send it over to Ms. Patricia Bermudez-Hizo.
Alam mo, Miko, lumalabas ang mga ugat ni Coach Yengyao habang pinagsisigaw niya sa squad niya na huwag matakot umatake, magpakita daw ng puso. Obviously, Celino Cruz really took that to heart. Back to you, Miko.
Well, yan ang pinapakita ni Agent X44. Mark Andaya showing heart, showing intensity, and also showing disappointment.
Offensive foul si Andaya for pushing off against Don Aliado. That had nothing to do with the ball in play.
And now Andaya is saying it's a conspiracy theory. Right? Somebody's out to get me. Back-to-back fouls against Andaya. And that foul will send Don Aliado to the free throw line, and Aliado's first free throw is good. Ito rin ang pang-apat na team foul against Red Bull. Membere sits down in favor of Cyrus Baguio, who had 7 points in that opening quarter.
I just want to make a point, no? Yung bagong officiating rules ng PBA. You do not want to give anyone an unfair advantage in dislodging or displacing or dispossessing. Kanina, si Andaya somehow dislodged Donald Yago from his spot, but it did not give him any advantage whatsoever, no? Or disadvantage kasi the ball was not in play. So dapat yun, no call. But natawagan si Andaya ng foul.
Third person na laban kay Belano, and Warren Ibanez makes his first appearance tonight. Pinalitan si Kiko Adriano. 10 points ang kailangan na bulin ng Red Bull. Yan ang trabaho ni Cyrus Baguio to always inject life and blood into that Red Bull offense.
Akala ko sasabihin mo yung assist galing kay Andaya, yung man of the moment mo eh.
No, you know what? Except for the fouls, Andaya can do no wrong. Andaya, naku, iniwan ni Aliado. Aliado will take two. Naku, Aliado. You know, Aliado and Celino Cruz, they have history. They have history here in the PBA. They've had incidents in the past. Third personal laban kay Celino Cruz.
Cruz is not gonna back off or back down from anyone, that's for sure. Nakita natin ang ginawa ni Aliado, taking Mark Andaya outside and then using his quickness to move away from the defender. Andaya is not going to be able to keep pace with his offensive man if he's going to be attacked from the outside. He's a good post defender because of his size, but he's not going to be good playing defense in the perimeter.
Now the crowd wrapped in disappointment dahil kalalabas lang ni Mark Andaya.
By the way,
Pennisi checks in the ball.
Si Andaya, let's check out his stats. 4 points, 3 rebounds.
But it's the intangibles, Skinito. It's the intangibles.
Yung presence.
Rebound para kay Aliado.
Si Donald Aliado's made his presence felt in this quarter. 6 points and 3 rebounds.
Closing in on the halfway mark of the second quarter. Pennisi with a rebound. Over to Baguio. Baguio on the move. Red Bull down by 10 points. Cyrus Baguio against every Talking Text player on the floor, and he misses the layup.
This is a very short lineup that Coach Yengyao has on the floor. Warren Ibanez at si Celino Cruz. A very short backcourt now on the floor. Let's see what Ibanez can do against Cardona.
Tumulong si Pennisi, pumihit si Cardona, paso pa kay Pelado, a sorry miss. And that attempt is blocked, and Yancy will lose the ball, but he was dispossessed, and therefore there's a whistle blow.
That's right, there was an advantage, an unfair advantage created by that one guy.
Okay, we have a powwow at center court with the two team captains, Jimmy Alapag of Talking Text and Topix Robinson of Red Bull. And what seems to be the issue? The officials timeout. Okay. Okay, so the officials timeout, and nabigyan na yung bola kay Yancy Ocampo, so they'll just have to do the whole thing over again. Napasok ang unang free throw for Yancy. He has 6 points in the ball game.
Hindi ito 3 free throws.
Hindi.
Na-cancel yung isang free throw ni Yancy.
For the big man at 12 puntos na ang abante ng Talking Tex, tying their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's Cyrus Baguio. Bounce pass, Warren Ibanez. Ibanez deep right corner. Pennisi over to Bugia. Bugia at the post. Bugia dilapit. Bugia tries to go under the bridge. And he was foiled. Ito na, Alabag. Alabag against Baguio over to Harvey Carey. Harvey Carey on the move. Nabangga outside Cardona. 50 to shoot for the phone pass. Cardona hounded by Ibanez. And Pennisi at Cardona, ha? At yun, may technical foul. Hindi lang natin sigurado kung kanino. And now it's Pennisi against Harvey Carey in a verbal tussle. And Pennisi sinasabi kay Harvey Carey, Brad, huwag ka na makialam.
Actually, si Warren Ibanez sabi kasalanan.
Kaya Harvey Carey, ayaw layuan itong si Pennisi.
Double technical foul, kanya nag-cancel out. Pero sabi natin, hindi napipikon si Macardona. Napikon na tuloy. Si Ibanez actually he got Cardona's goal that time.
That might change the complexion of this ballgame in favor of Red Bull as Baguio connects on you. So double technical doon si Pennisi at si Cardona. Here's Aliado against Bugia. Aliado short. Bola na punta kay Bugia. Naghahabol ang Red Bull dito, still down by 10. But they have momentum. And Cyrus Baguio takes it all the way.
What a way to go.
See, that's why they call him Cyrus Baguio. Because he can really
sky
go up there. Ay, turnover.
I saw him in Cebu win the Slam Dunk Championship. And he was unbelievable. This fellow can sky. Okay, may turnover. Sabi nga natin kanina, no? A change in momentum. And Coach Derek Pumaran sitting down at Don Aliado. Here we go again. Hindi lang nakuha. Si Cyrus Baguio.
Oh, steal! Over to Baguio! Baguio! Yes! Yes! At napatayo ang mga fans dito sa Cuneta Astrodome.
You talk about skywalking. Yan ang ginawa ni Cyrus Baguio.
And it's just a 6-point ball game.
Boy, you're reminded of Samboy Lake, David Thompson, Cyrus Baguio, now the owner of the Skies.
It is Baguio again! Ay, masyado malakas ang pasa para kay Baguio. But nevertheless, Red Bull is now back in the ball game. Pero ano yan, taga-iligan yan to Cyrus Baguio na nakilala sa Cebu. And turnover!
Almost a steal.
Wait a minute. Teka muna.
Hindi, running out of space. Si Warren Ibanez.
Ball ng Talking Tex.
But he almost had the steal. Almost had the completion.
Teka muna. Wait a minute. Garchi Ferrer and Robert Ting are going to confer. I think yung ilang oras ba na shot clock. Kasi 15 na lang ang natitira. And, you do the math. Hindi dapat parang 8-second violation na ata.
Oo nga.
8-second violation nga.
Okay.
So turnover nga.
Tama yun. Good eye by the referees. And of course, Warren Ibanez made that play possible. Yung turnover na yun.
Here's Ibanez. Bugia. No goal. Ang bola napunta kay Ritualo. 6 na lang ang abante rito ng Phonepals with 3:09 remaining in a pulsating second quarter.
By the way, sa second quarter, Red Bull is out-assisting Talking Tex 5-1. They also have 5 less turnovers. Malaking bagay yun. But Talking Tex is hanging on to the lead. Why? Because they have made their free throws. Very consistent sila sa free throw line. In this quarter, they're going 9 out of 9 against 0 out of 1 for Red Bull.
Last touch on Taulava. Ball by Pennisi. But earlier, si Jimmy Lapag made a TM3 to extend the Phonepals lead to 9. Sobra yung tira ni Baguio. Straight into the hands of Taulava. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Sidestep carry. Pasa kay Washington for 2. 10 points para kay Jay Washington. Back to an 11-point lead para sa Talking Tex. Of the moment para sa Red Bull. Here's the Horda inside para kay Bugia, tap out by Ritualo. And that will leave Red Bull with 10 seconds to shoot. Here's Baguio. 8 on the shot clock. Baguio pa rin may tangan ng bola. Soft pass inside. Bugia will score.
Asi Taulava gambling by going to the perimeter, leaving Paulo Bugia wide open inside. Help defense Jay Washington to play.
6 points tonight para kay Bugia. Pa rin ang pocket text dito, 51-42. Alapag for 3. Washington with a rebound. Washington still has the ball. Kick out Ritualo. Ritualo over to Alapag. Alapag for 3. No go. Back-to-back misses by Alapag. Taulava offensive rebound. Bagong shot lang para sa pocket text. Minute and 33 remaining in the second quarter. At pagsamantalang naantala rito ang rally ng Red Bull. Phonepals dominating board. Ayan, isa pang offensive rebound.
Right now, pinapatay ng Talking Tex and Red Bull sa kanilang offensive rebounding.
10-point ball game here in the second quarter. A little over a minute remaining in the first half. Bola na kay Nahorda. Pennisi against Washington. Now to Nahorda. Nahorda against Carey. Nahorda spins. Nowhere to go. Outside Baguio. 8 to shoot para sa Red Bull. Baguio. Warren Ibanez goes right for the shoot. Ibanez with a runner. Rebound para kay Alapag. 16 to shoot para sa Talking Tex. Under a minute remaining in the second quarter. Alapag makes his move. Over to Ritualo. Ritualo shoots over Ibanez. Short. Harvey Carey offensive rebound. Put back. Wala. But again, Kinito, the rebounding domination of Talking Tex keeping them ahead in this ball game.
That's major. That's 35 rebounds now. Make that 36. No, make that 37 for Talking Tex as against only 21 for Red Bull. And Barako's getting clobbered off the boards. Rebound!
Second free throw para kay Carey. 1 out of 2. 11-point lead for the Phonepals. 37 seconds remaining dito sa second quarter. Baguio getting a pick from Pennisi. And Baguio will score! For somebody named Baguio, he is red hot. 17 puntos na.
Ako sinigay mo is the headband. Ang lapad eh. Ang lapad ng headband. Tsaka you notice the headband is covering his ears para hindi niya marinig yung sinasabi sa kanya. Pati yung mga pito na referee, hindi niya marinig. Kanya tuloy-tuloy siya when he wants to score.
Tapos ng oras dito sa second quarter. Tapos pa rin ang Talking Tex. 53-45. Bola na kay Alapag. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 5 to shoot for the Phonepals. Harvey Carey over to Taulava. It's a miss. 2 seconds to go. Ibanez fires! No. Almost, but not quite.
Contribute yung kanyang mga kasama. Unlike in the last Red Bull game against Santa Lucia, where 6 players scored in double figures. The big difference was Red Bull had 27 assists in that game, while in this game so far, they only have 11 assists.
Nevertheless, magsisimula ang second half with that TM3 from Mike Rayback para lalong mabawasan itong lamang ng Talking Tex. Both teams targeting win number 4 tonight. And Red Bull begins the second half with Celino Cruz, who figured in that altercation with Mac Cardona, even Don Aliado in the first half. Kasama si Rayback, Baguio, who top scored for Red Bull in the first half, Sharma and Kiko Adriano.
Pansinin natin itong combination ni Coach Yang Giao on the floor. He does not have a natural center. Sharma is more like a number 4 player, at saka si Rayback is a number 3 player, but now they have to play out of position. Sharma has to play number 5 and Rayback has to play number 4. And that's why Red Bull continues to go to the outside players for offense.
And Dolong now, abay dalawa na lang ang lamang ng Talking Tex. At naago pa! Celino Cruz against Alapag. Celino Cruz down!
Oh, they call the flagrant one. That looks like a flagrant one on Alapag.
And now, pinapaliwanag ni Garcia Ferrer kay Jimmy Alapag kung bakit flagrant one ang tinawag.
Ito, panurin natin kung ano nangyari. Cyrus Baguio making that play possible. And then the push from behind. So now, again, we have to explain. That call was made because there was no attempt to go for the ball. Okay, the referees are looking for an attempt to go for the ball, and if you do not, then they will call the flagrant. And depending on the severity or the gravity of the contact, it's either a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2.
Just a 1-point ball game dito sa Cuneta, so that could have given them the lead. Instead, ito, pagkakataon para sa Talking Text na makahirit naman dito sa second half. They have yet to score during the third period. Here's Washington. Blocked from behind by Baguio. Yancy will score and may kasama pang foul. Talking Text needed that basket to start things off for them here in the third quarter.
Keeping that ball alive and then getting the basket plus a free throw. That height advantage so dominant para sa Talking Text.
Kompleto ang 3-point play for Yancy de Ocampo as we send you over to Patricia Bermudez-Hizo.
You know, the focus of Red Bull's coaching staff sa halftime ay yung pag-rebounding ng Talking Text and the fact that they gave up a lot of second chance points. Coach G noted that they took a lot of gamble which led to Talking Text hitting the open shots and easily penetrating. So don't expect them to gamble like that anymore. Sabi pa din ni Dr. J kanina, Red Bull has to make them miss their shots, get up and go, and support Cyrus Baguio. Back to you, Miko.
Salamat Patricia. Well, Mike Rayback trying to support Baguio with that TM3. At ito, Celino Cruz at Jimmy Alapag. Sila ngayon na nagpapalitan ng mga maanghang na salita. And, Celino really gaining a lot of friends tonight. Kainom na sila. When you have shades at night. Okay, back to the ball game. Nice pass by Yancy para kay Jay Washington, who now has 12 points.
And if you notice, ang ginagawa ng Talking Text ngayon is that they're pounding the ball inside. They're going to their advantage, yung height. Alam nila that Red Bull is playing without a natural center, and that's why they're going close to the basket.
Pakatulis ang tira ni Kiko Adriano. 3-point lead for the Phonepals here in the early moments of the third quarter.
Again, they go to the man inside. And they score.
Here's Rayback for 3. Yes, sir! TM Cruz!
Rayback has now 12 points. All of its points coming from 3-pointers.
And he has strung together 3 triples in the second half.
And that's the player who's playing the number 4 spot. Nakaapak din sa sideline.
Si Cyrus Baguio. Sayang. Would have resulted in another highlight play. Instead, bola pa rin dito ng Talking Text. Up by 2, 60-58. Over 8 minutes to go to third quarter. Retualo. Short tip-in for Yancy de Ocampo. Yancy has been the man of the moment.
That's right. It's more inside points from Talking Text because nobody can box him out. He's just too tall.
3 tries for Washington.
Ito yung dominance nila sa loob. You know, while the big men are scoring, the man who's making things happen for Talking Text is Jimmy Alapag. He's setting the table para sa Phonepals, and he's making sure that the ball goes to the man inside.
Here's Harvey Carey, blocked from behind. Bola napulot ni Sharma, napunta kay Adriano. Adriano on the move. Adriano hindi na ito titigil, nabangga. And layup is good!
Nakita. Ang dahil mong in-high-five ko na.
Pati yata si Patricia na high-five.
Pati yung mga biron sa magpanda na kami. Tuwan-tuwa naman si Kiko Adriano. I think he's found a nice home for himself sa Red Bull, And again, look at Kiko Adriano!
You know, it's a nice home with a lot of playing time. Alright, Baguio, natisod! Ay, malinaw na malinaw.
Yan, dispossessed. Dislodged. Displaced, lahat na. Isama mo na, dismembered, dislocated. Ang sabi naman ni Coach Yengia, that was in the act of shooting. And tama naman si Yengia.
Palay-up itong si...
Nabigyan naman ng 2 free throws.
Jimmy Alapag ang tinawagan ng foul. Pang-apat naman ni Alapag. Pang-apat. It's gonna be a problem dahil patong laro natin. That's why Belano is in the ball game. Alapag and De Ocampo and Retualo are sitting down. Cardona the ball game. And nakita natin si Cardona, kinakalapit na kagad to si Celino Cruz. Parang, hello, I'm back. So, babantayan nyo mabuti ha. Cardona against Celino Cruz at hinawakan ni Adriano itong si Cardona. Cardona really is a pesky customer on offense and on defense. Ang kulit na bata siguro nito.
Ang tinatawag din ng referee ngayon, yung fouls away from the ball. Again, nakita natin yung tawag ng referee against Kiko Adriano playing tough defense on Mac Cardona. Now, Taulava is in the game, so you expect him to get the ball.
Here's Cardona. Drop off. Washington. Wala. One more time. Wala pa rin. Boy, too many second chances here for the Phonepals. And by the way, lamang na itong Red Bull. 63-62. Because the Red Bull's frontline, they're being manhandled inside.
Yes. Ang problema, on the other end of the floor, Talking Tech's defense is beginning to show signs of weakness, kagaya nung nangyari dun sa first quarter, and allowing Red Bull to score some points.
It's Derek Pumaren is in his 25th year of coaching. Although early on in his career, he almost gave up. When he had to teach Richard De La Salle how to play basketball, that really tested his spiritual strength. But he overcame it, and good for him. Let's go to Peaches Abiri.
Okay, earlier I spoke to Topex. I asked him about how the team's feeling na wala si Judy. Sabi naman niya, alam mo, ang Red Bull mindset is don't depend on one player to play the game. Kaya for them, it's not a setback but an opportunity. They're taking it as a chance for someone to step up. And who knows, it might be someone else's time to shine, guys.
Well, it could be Celino Cruz's time as he makes a heavy play.
You talk about smarts.
Yep. Binato na lamang yan sa hita ni Harvey Carey as he was falling out of bounds. Although they were going for a knockout play right there.
Magaling talaga si Celino at you see Junti Valenzuela watching the action from the sidelines in series.
Here's Baguio. Outside. Cruz. Yes,
yes.
Cruz! 11 markers for the veteran point guard. Aba, tatlo na. Ito lamang ng Red Bull. 66, 63. Reach-in. That's a reach-in foul. Halos sampa na itong si Celino Cruz kay Washington.
Now, ang problema dito sa Talking Techs, nagiging very predictable na ang kanilang offense. They're always going to the post. They're going to the inside 2 points. And as a result, nagko-collapse na ngayon ang depensa ng Red Bull dun sa ilalim. Let's see whether they can vary their offense a little bit more.
By the way, apat na personal fouls ni Celino Cruz. Penalty ng Red Bull. Here's Belano. Inside, Washington. And Washington has been unstoppable here in the third quarter.
Well, they still go to the man inside, and that time they got the results.
Lamang pa rin ang Red Bull, 66-65. Halos nakakalahati na tayo dito sa third quarter. Baguio with a basketball. Baguio over to Rayback. Rayback has been red hot from Rainbow Country. Here's Sharma. Sharma nowhere to go. Babalik kay Rayback. Ibabalik kay Sharma for the shoot. Sharma long range. Sobra. Oh, Rayback with a rare offensive rebound para sa Red Bull. I say rare dahil Pocket Tex has had a commanding lead in rebounds as Baguio yes! For the layup.
Give him that lane and he's going to score.
This is really turning out to be the breakout year for Cyrus Baguio.
Oh yes. Well, Red Bull certainly getting the job done offensively in this quarter. They have pumped in 5 3-point shots sa quarter na to.
Miss by Belano, tapi ka ng bola. Ako, Washington na naman.
At panglima na yan, Some shoving there between Jay Washington and si Carlos Sharma.
And in all that shoving, in the middle of all that shoving, Celino Cruz, who's actually playing well, may 5 personal fouls na. At ligtas ang unang free throw ni Washington. And one enforcer sits down for a smaller one, si Tupex Robinson. So si Cruz upo and the pitbull checks in the ball game. No rest for the weary if you're Talking Techs. Split from the line mula kay Washington.
Alam mo palang problema yung opensa ng Talking Techs dito. They're getting the points from the inside. Ang problema nila yung depensa sa kabila. They're not switching. They're not making sure that Red Bull gets just one attempt. And of course, yung kanilang perimeter of defense has been very, very shaky. Naka 5 3-point shots na ang Red Bull sa quarter na to.
Yan yung, teka muna, tumapak. Napatapak sa linya itong si Nahorda. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Robinson and Belano really going at it in the backcourt. Ito, Cardona against Baguio. Great matchup. Cardona on the move. Handoff. Carry will score. In Talking Text, they're making a living inside.
Exactly. Lahat ng puntos ng Talking Text, kung tayo nagkakamali dito sa ating quarter, are coming from inside the shaded area.
Hindi po act of shooting yun, ha? Foul was committed much earlier.
Now Red Bull is already in the penalty with 4:45 to go. Oh! Ang ganda naman ang play na yun.
24 points for Cyrus Baguio.
And catching Asitaulava napping in that inbound play.
Here's Belano. Belano, kick out, carry against Rayback. 12 to shoot para sa Phonepals. They're down by 2. Belano to carry, back to Belano, 6 to shoot. Cardona goes right. Cardona slices in, and Taulava scores unmolested.
Patience in the execution and Talking Text. Again going for the extra pass and the big man inside.
High ball game at 70.
That's our 6th deadlock.
Here's Nahorda.
Oh, excellent defense. Nahorda should have passed the ball. No way that he could get out of that defense.
Here's Belano. Phonepals can regain the lead with a basket here. Ito na si Cardona. Cardona, looper!
And that time, sabi ni Cardona, akala ninyo, ipapasa ko sa loob. Ito, ako na ang titira ngayon. And that's what I call varying the offense. Masyado na nagiging predictable kung paraging drop pass, no? Although good results. That time, backpack Cardona, taking the ball to the hole himself.
So 2-point lead para sa Talking Text.
Oh, sa mukha yun. Reach in sa mukha. At tinawagan ng foul si London.
So Donvel Belano picks up his 5th personal foul. Pareho na sila ni Celino Cruz on the verge of leaving the ball game. Magno Membre checks back in the ball game para kay Cyrus Baguio, well-deserved rest. Now Horda off the glass. So tabla na naman tayo at 72. 3:15 to go in a very entertaining third period. RB carry. Ay, nakawala si Cardona. Pinasa kay Washington. At yun, naagaw ng tuluyan. Maybe Cardona was better off taking that shot. Ito na, Tobix Robinson. Membrere to Rayback. Rayback on the move. Membrere from the corner. Membrere baseline. Kick out pass para kay Nahorda. 12 to shoot. Here's Sharma. Sharma! No! Washington. Taulava. Taulava spins. Blocked by Rayback.
That's 3 blocks now for Mike Rayback.
Here's Robinson. Picks Robinson. Membrere for 3. Off the mark. And it's last touch on Red Bull. Okay. Al-Jabal, the rookie out of San Beda, is back on the court.
And Villones for the first time on the floor.
And here's Cardona. Tinulak. Although yan ang first personal foul ni Membrere, kanina pa nasa penalty ang dalawang kupunan.
Kanya naman nag-drive in si Mac Cardona. I'm sure instructions coming from Manong Coach Derek Pumaran. What a nice feature we had sa halftime on Coach Derek.
And he has led teams. He has handled every level. College, amateur, and of course
and has won
PBA.
championships at every level. Coming, of course, from a very illustrious basketball family. His father, Pilo, was a player with UE and a coach. Of course, we all know about his brothers, Franz and Dito.
Here's Villones, the richest man in the PBA, Villones. And now he's setting the offense here. Aliado to Cardona. Cardona against Membrere. Cardona spins, handball. Aliado is fouled and the basket is good. You know, Cardona has been really efficient in looking for cutters, his teammates. Pero hindi na kumpleto ni Aliado ang 3-point play. Nevertheless, 4 ang abante rito ng Talking Text. 76-72. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's the Horda for 3. Police. Topics Robinson swiping it from behind. Pinasa kay Pennisi. Pennisi for 3. Yes!
And yan ang big weapon ng Red Bull sa quarter na to. No? They have buried 6 3-pointers in this quarter.
Team pressure para kay Pennisi. Slicing down the deficit to 1. Al-Jamal on the move. No. Nagapak doon si Al-Jamal. Here's Membrere. Membrere to Sharma. Sharma to Nahorda. Nahorda. Pika. Pennisi to Membrere. Membrere for 3. Membrere can't get his range tonight. Ito na si Billones. Phone pass up by just 1. And Billones takes it all the way.
Players stumbling on the floor. I saw Don Aliado take a tumble. Mr. Tumbling. Tagal na natin hindi nakikita yung tumbling niya, no? He's tumbling out after scoring a free throw. Sometimes he does that. Does a somersault.
Here's Membrere. Nasa Nahorda. Sharma backing hard to get the basketball pero napunta kay Aliado. 4 points ang lamang ng Talking Text. 30 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Here's Aliado, top of the key. Aliado, entry pass para kay Taulava. Taulava. Yes, hammered and bludgeoned and pushed inside.
And Taulava made sure that the referee saw that. Hard to imagine a man his size getting pushed around like that. Ito yung free throw ng Talking Text. Sinabi natin yung kanina that Phonepals badly need to improve their free throw shooting. Ano ba percentage ng Phonepals in this game? 73%.
Wow.
Oh, that's a major improvement from 63% on the season.
And Taulava went 2 for 2.
Oo.
There's 15 points to na. Balik na naman sa anim mga bante ng Talking Text. At nauubos na ang oras dito sa third quarter. 12 to shoot para sa Red Bull. Membrere. 7 to shoot. Membrere in trouble. Membrere slices through. Bounce pass na Horda. Naagaw ni Al-Jamal. 1 second to go. At pinisit. Ay, teka mo na. Natawagan ng foul. Si Pennisi.
And that came at the buzzer. So nasa penalty situation ang Red Bull. Actually, at the point of the foul, there was also what I thought was an elbow from Cardona. Okay, tingnan natin kung...
yeah, that's Robert Ting Jr.
Was the foul... Assuming there was a foul, was it committed after time?
Okay, they'll wave it off.
Okay,
yeah,
they'll wave it off.
And now, it's Coach Derek Pumaren's turn.
Hindi, bumito kayo.
Siya naman ngayon ang galit na galit.
Eh, sabi niya, bumito kayo eh. At makikita natin ang quarter scoring. Red Bull actually outscored Talking Text not only in the third quarter but also in the second quarter. By the way, meron akong interesting stat dito, partner. Perimeter points, 34 for Red Bull, 9 for Talking Text.
So patuloy aksyon dito sa fourth and final quarter. Here's Cardona. Cardona on the move. Cardona all the way for 2.
What a way to penetrate. One of the things we talked about for Red Bull is that they need to shut down the slashers. Now, napipilitan na ngayon si Mick Pennisi to play the center spot. You know, he's a player who likes to play the outside. He'd much rather play even 3. But with that hole in the middle of Red Bull, they need an interior defender.
Here's the Horda baseline try. Horda's been nice cold in his ball. Here's Topex Robinson there with the ball over to the Horda. Move. The Horda spins and scores.
Dalawang beses na nakagawa si Aliado ni Topex Robinson from the blind side.
Parang pitbull nga yan eh.
Oo.
Nakakanggap yan if you're not lucky. Alright. Here's Al-Jamal. Al-Jamal to Aliado. Aliado swings it over to Billones.
Red Bull playing a 2-3 zone defense now. That's one way to stop the inside scoring.
Al-Jamal almost but not quite. But there's Aliado with an offensive rebound. Cardona fakes. Cardona to Al-Jamal. Al-Jamal for 3. Wala pa rin. Back-to-back misses Pennisi trying to get the rebound, and finally he gets it.
That's a good defensive adjustment ng Red Bull, playing that zone, taking away the interior offense, and forcing Talking Tex to try to score from the outside.
And Membrere swallowed up by the defense. Here's Cardona. Cardona on the move. Cardona, pinasa kay Aliado. Aliado fires. No. Villanes with the rebound. Put back, wala. Here's Robinson. Robinson. Handoff. Nahorda. Yes. Apat ang lamang dito ng Talking Tex 83-79 in the early moments of the fourth and final quarter. Here's Aljamal. Cardona on the left side against Membrere. Cardona goes right. Cardona fires.
Yun ang dexterity ni Mac Cardona. Actually, he was up in the air. He could have passed. He could have taken a shot when he heard the whistle. Went for the shot. So that's why he's on the line.
Si Topex Robinson ang tinawagan ng foul. Only the first personal against Robinson. First team foul against Red Bull, and Baguio is back. Membrere goes back to the bench. Cyrus Baguio, by the way, leading all scorers with 24 points.
At pagpasok ni Cyrus Baguio, bring up the typhoon signal number 4.
Baguio, really the man of the moment para sa Red Bull. That's why the ball is back in his hands. Pinasa kay Robinson. Robinson fouled.
Big man fouling the small man. And Robinson, for a small man, boy, he's a tough cookie.
Alam mo, tinatawag niya si Asi. Gusto niya sabihin why don't you pick on someone your own size? Pero sport naman itong si Toby. Lumapit naman kay Asi.
Si Celino naman has come back. You see the totals, the numbers of Topex Robinson. Though he plays he plays a solid game, all-around game. He plays with a lot of intensity, never backs down. Laki ng puso ni Topex Robinson. Look at the way he's playing defense on
Cardona. Ayaw iwan. Now Cardona makes his move. Cardona, what a pass! Aliado outside, Aljamal! Wala pa rin. At pinulak, no? Pinulak ni Celino Cruz.
And that's it.
Si Don Aliado. Look at Celino Cruz and Don Aliado nagpapalitan ng mahanghang na salita.
Is that the 6th foul?
Yes, that is the 6th and last foul.
At kababalik pa, no? Kapapasok lang muli ni Celino Cruz.
Aliado, Celino Cruz.
Hold it.
Nag-aasaran. Sinasabi ni Aliado,
Goodbye.
good night, Celino. Adios.
And Celino Cruz has to go to the showers now. Alam mo, sayang na sayang because, I mean, Celino is such a...
And he was playing well
Such a
tonight.
player.
Oh, he was playing well tonight.
He's rugged, he's fit for this kind of officiating philosophy natin. And he's cool under fire. I mean, he can hit that three-point shot. Again, going to the zone defense is Red Bull.
Here's Villanes for 3.
Hey! Goes in! Diaz, the billionaire hitting it from outside. Alam mo, nung nakita ni Coach Derek Pumaren na nagsoso ng Red Bull, binulik na kaagad si Renren Ritualo, so he needs some firepower now from the perimeter. Mr. Billionaire getting the shot in. And of course, there's Renren Ritualo inside as well.
Hindi naman makabawi itong si Nahorda. Last touch on Talking Tex. Boy, Nahorda struggled mightily sa gabing ito. Here's Baguio. Swipe by Ritualo. At si Ritualo ang tatawagan ng foul.
Because anyway, nakuha ni Baguio yung bola eh. It's not that he was not able to get that basketball. So dapat siya walang tawag. Anyway,
Here's Pennisi.
we're adjusting to all these fouls.
Here's Baguio. Pennisi. Pennisi for 3. No.
And Sharma with a foul. That was clear. Asi Taulava had good position for the offensive rebound. Natulak siya.
Champion coaches. 2 Wizards on the bench. And we're certainly watching a great showdown here tonight sa Cuneta Astrodome. Here's Cardona. Cardona laban kay Nahorda. Cardona makes his move. Cardona still has the ball. And Cardona caught dancing with the wrong pair of shoes.
Hirap tong ginawa ni Cardona, because they shut down that penetrating lane with that zone defense.
7 points ang kalandurain dito ng Red Bull. As you look at their leading scorers, you see Baguio having a splendid evening, but he needs a little help. Ito, Reback for 3. No good. Patuloy pa rin ang domination ng Talking Tex rebounds.
And that's keeping Talking Tex head above water. And of course, the fact that Celino Cruz has fouled out, that's a major boost for Talking Tex. Thrown in the side to Talking Tex, si Celino. And look what I found.
'88-'81, Phonepals on top. Cardona fakes. Cardona pinasa kay Ritualo. Ritualo for 3. In and out. Another offensive rebound for the Phonepals. Here's Aliado. Hindi ka na naman mako ni Taulava rebound. Bola lang kay Topix Robinson. Red Bull down by 7 years. Baguio. Baguio kick up pass na Agaw. Steal completed by Ritualo. Billones on the move. Billones will step on the brakes.
Tama yung ginagawa ng Talking Tex, no? They're playing the half-court set because they have the advantage of height. They don't want to speed it up and play yung rhythm ng Red Bull.
Here's Billones. Aliado. One to shoot. Aliado fires. That's a TM3.
Wow! Lucky break for the Phonepals. And Don Aliado, Don Aliado, with the presence of mind.
I know. He shot like Don Ontiveros that time.
Ilan naman? Nakaka-11 points na si Aliado. But watch out, he's got 9 rebounds. All the scoring from the baseline.
Cutting down the Talking Tex advantage to 8 points.
By the way, we know for a fact that yung mga magulang ni Don Aliado, Kaloy at saka si Joy, are in town from the US, and another big 3-point bomb galing kay Mr. Billionaire.
TM3 mula kay Egay Billones. Talking Tex hitting big baskets here.
I tell you, yun lang ang kulang nila sa offense eh. We were talking about the inside point.
Oh, babawi!
Bawi yung 3-pointer.
TM3 for Mick Pennisi.
But the bad sign for Red Bull is that Talking Tex is now close to scoring 100 points. Yan ang kanilang watermark. They score over 100, they win. They score less than 100, they lose.
Here's Cardona to Taulava. Taulava, no. Ang bola. Nakuha ni Billones. Billones to Ritualo. Ritualo for 3. That's a reach and foul against Taulava.
Alam mo, parte, yun na lang ang kulang eh. Yung 3-pointers ni Jendren Ritualo. Everybody else is clicking on the top. Si Billones ang tinawagan ng foul.
Hanggang ngayon, nagtutulakan pa rin sila. And now Ibanez has the ball.
Si Ibanez actually played a lot more rugged than Billones that time. Si Billones na natawagan. Okay, makikita po natin ang 3-point shooting so far. Barako, 9 out of 28. Phonepals, 6 out of 23.
Bola ng Talking Tex. 4 and 21 remaining. Dahan-dahan na rin naubusan ng oras ang Red Bull dito para makahabol.
Well, kulang sila sa rotation ngayon. Of course, Rich Alvarez is out. And Junti Valenzuela unable to play.
Pati Celino Cruz also fouled out of the game. Let's go to Patricia Bermudez season.
Alam mo, Miko, 2 huddles ago, I was hesitant to report that Coach Derek Kumaren wanted them to go inside kasi they were falling in love with the outside shots. When I went back in the last huddle, ganun na naman ang sinabi ni Coach Derek Kumaren. Bakit daw hindi sila pumapasok sa loob? Get the ball inside, do not settle, and don't fall in love with the outside shots. Back to you, Miko.
Maraming salamat, Patricia. Well, that shaded lane has been the place of livelihood para dito sa Talking Tex.
That's right, the majority of the points coming from the inside. But in fairness naman, Talking Tex went to the outside shot only nung nag-zone yung Red Bull. Well, here's probably a flagrant one here. Si Mac Macardona, I think, might have extended his foot to try to stop Cyrus Baguio. Flagrant one yun.
2 shots for Cyrus Baguio.
2 shots in possession. But Talking Tex is just 2 points shy of reaching the century mark.
So Baguio now with 26 points. Will that be enough? May oras pa rito ang Red Bull. 8-point ball game. 3:21 remaining. Baguio to Ibanez. Here's Rayback and out to Nahorda. Nahorda, one-hander! Yes, sir! Mabigat na buhay ang opensa rito ni Nahorda. 14 points. 10 coming here in the payoff period. And Nahorda might have been the missing link after all.
Oh, Nahorda is trying to pick up the slack here. Jimmy Alapag is back in the game. And Talking Tex needs his orchestration and leadership.
Dahil alin na lang ang kanilang lamang dito. Here's Washington. Fires. No goal. Rebound for Pennisi. Malaking pagkakataon para sa Red Bull. Here's Baguio. Baguio to Pennisi. Pennisi for three. Sure. Well saved by Nahorda. Here's Rayback. Rayback goes baseline. Rayback. Block. Nahorda misses. Nahorda baited that shot. He was all alone. So with 2.5 to go, anim ang lamang dito ng Talking Tex. It is not a safe lead and they have the basketball. Bola na kay Carry to Cardona. Cardona against Baguio. Cardona top of the key. Mad Mac has the basketball against Baguio. Cardona nowhere to go. Pinasa kay Carry and Carry will take 2.
Cardona's mastered that move. Yung penetration at saka yung drop pass. He's such a creator on the floor para sa Talking Tex. He doesn't start for Talking Tex, no? But he finishes the game, and that's important. Nag-start ba si Cardona kanina?
No, he did not.
He didn't start. Oh, cleaning off the bench.
Split on the line.
As with Asi Taulava.
Baguio. 7 points ang kailangan habulin ng Red Bull. Here's Ibanez. Inside, Pennisi.
You can see that coming. Mick Pennisi sliding inside for the 2 points.
Ito na Outlast 2 minutes. If it's sa inyo ng Outlast maintenance-free batteries, walang dagdag bawas sa tubig. We're going to have a wild wind-up here, it looks like. 5 lang ang lamang ng Talking Text. 99-94. Carry has the basketball. Carry inabot kay Alapag. Free to shoot. Alapag to Carry. Carry on the move. Carry will miss. Pero napunta kay Ibanez. Ibanez. He's fouled. At penalty na ang Talking Text Phonepals.
Talking Tex needs Asi Taulava on the floor. I'm surprised that in that sequence, wala si Asi. Asi's now ready to check back in. Big free throws coming up. Ito yung free throw situation. Ang dami ng free throws ng Talking Tex. Ibanez missing!
And now Alapag re-enters the ball game. Pinalitan si Don Aliado. Second free throw para kay Warren Ibanez is no good! That's going to be a foul against Pennisi.
Ibanez missing those 2 crucial free throws. Sayang na sayang yun,
Oh, dahil if he made those 2 free throws, dapat 3 na lang sana ang hahabulin ng Red Bull. Instead, we enter first half. Certainly a creative move mula kay Baguio. Pero ngayon, naghahabol ang Red Bull. Bola ng Talking Tex. Here's Washington. Washington to Alapag. Alapag on the left side. 50 to shoot para sa Talking Tex. Cardona! No!
And they call the foul on Pennisi.
And that's going to be the 6th and last foul of Mick Pennisi. So 2 player na ang pinapauwi dito. Celino Cruz fouled out earlier. And now Mick Pennisi fouls out after scoring 11 points.
Carlo!
So si Sharma ang papalit kay Mick Pennisi. Mintis ang unang free throw ni Taulava, leaving that door open para dito sa Red Bull Barako. One out of 2. Points it's Cardona's team who's winning the ball game so far. Lamang sila 194. At may oras pa para makahabol dito ang Red Bull, 1 minute and 15. But they need to hurry and they need to make big plays. Here's the Horda. 4-3. Fire! Liam 3 for Leon Horda. At tatlo na lang ang abante rito ng Talking Text. 197. 70 points for Nahorda.
Imagine kung na-score ni Ibanez kanina yung 2 free throws niya, no?
That is water under the bridge. Ito, Talking Text up by 3 precarious points. Taulava against Sharma. Taulava fires and misses. Rebound for Ibanez. 3-point ball game with under a minute to go. Red Bull. A 3-pointer can tie the game. Here's Baguio. Baguio leading all scorers tonight. Cyrus Baguio over to Nahorda. Nahorda to tie.
Oh, yeah! Back-to-back 3-point shots. Leon Nahorda now with 20 big points. 16 in the fourth period.
The man of the moment out of San Sebastian, Leomar Nahorda, pinagmamalaki ng Ilocos. Really coming to life and going to town here in the fourth quarter.
At buong load niya, no? Hitting back-to-back 3-point shots, scoring 20 points. What a way to backstop Cyrus Baguio.
16 in the pivotal fourth quarter.
Grabe yung ginagawa ni Nahorda. At saka yung depensa ng Talking Text, hindi nakakapag-adjust. Ang focus ng depensa kasi ng Talking Text is on Cyrus Baguio and giving an opportunity for Nahorda to score.
Ngayon, itong Talking Text, we're in a tied ball game. Under 30 seconds to play, the ball is with Alapag. Alapag, oh, there's a switch. Alapag for 3. No go. Ang ball na ni Washington. Here's Alapag. Alapag on the move. Taulava hammered.
Jimmy Alapag with the dish. At kanina nakita natin in the previous play, Taulava going for the outside shot. That time, he waited for someone to pass to.
Mabigat to. Ito na ang 6th and last foul of Leon Nahorda, the 3rd Red Bull player to foul out of the ball game. At sayang because Nahorda has been sizzling here in the fourth quarter. 16 of his 20 points coming in this quarter alone. And now, 2 crucial free throws para kay Asi Taulava.
Oh, isa una. By the way, 11 3-point shots scored by Red Bull in this game. 11 3-point shots compared to only 6 for Talking Text. Ito na yung free throw. Oh,
2 misses! 2 misses and Red Bull can go for the win. Hindi hihingi ng timeout, ha? They're going for the win here. 7 seconds to go. Ibanez has the ball. Ibanez, kick out. Sharma, oh, loses it. 1 second to go. Cardona for the win. Almost, but not quite.
And we go into overtime.
We'll have overtime, which will start now.
Well, si Warren Ibanez, dapat yung napasahan niya, someone closer to the basket, no? Pero hinanap yata niya si Cyrus Baguio at nakialam si Sharma sa pasa.
Although in fairness to Ibanez, natapik ng bahagya yung pasa ni Harvey Carey.
But partner, yung 2 missed free throws ni Asi Taulava, that would be a grim reminder for Asi to improve on his free throw shooting. Kasi sinasabi natin how important it is.
Here's Baguio, Sinago, layup, and Baguio now with 28 points. Boy, what a game for Baguio.
Oh yes, 3 disqualifications for Red Bull, and they are on.
Welcome to the overtime period. Here's Washington. Washington is fouled by Bugia.
Now, of course, under the new PBA rules, that can carry over yung team fouls into the overtime. So both teams in the penalty. Mahaba-haba itong overtime natin in the penalty. We have 5 minutes. Both teams in the penalty. Washington with 17. To go with his 12 rebounds. Make that 18.
And we're tied at 102. 4.5 to go in overtime. Turnover.
Now, key here in the overtime period is energy. The team that has more firepower, more energy down the stretch, that's very, very important. Si Alapag has been a non-factor in this game. Sabi natin in our pre-game discussion that he needs to take charge. Now more than ever, he needs to take charge. He has to establish his leadership.
And he took charge that time, giving Talking Tex a 2-point lead. Robinson inside. Sharma, jump hook. Foul.
Sharma going for the mismatch.
Second person na laban kay Carey. Both teams in the penalty. Sharma 1 out of 8 from the field,
But he makes the free throw.
si Robinson lalabas, babalik si Warren Ibanez.
Oh, we know no problem for Red Bull in terms of backcourt scoring, but frontline scoring has been a problem.
1-point lead para sa Phonepals, 104-103. Under 4 minutes to go dito sa overtime. Bola na kay Washington, top of the key, nabot kay Ritualo. 10 to shoot for the Phonepals, babalik ang bola kay Ritualo. Ritualo goes inside, fall away baby, no. Taulava with a rebound, Taulava put back, block by Buguia. Taulava another rebound, Ritualo for 3. Yes sir, TNT. Too many second chance opportunities para sa Talking Tex.
It's a big rebounding advantage. At si Ritualo, after scoring 6 points in the first quarter, he was blanked in the second, third, and fourth periods now. Incidentally, Don Aliado at si Mac Cardona are not on the floor at this point for Talking Tex. So wala si Cardona, wala si Aliado. Coach Derek Pumarin going with this unit.
And they're up by 4. Alapag misses the 3. Another offensive rebound. Ritualo. Over to Taulava. Outside carry.
And Talking Tex very confident in taking those 3-point shots kasi alam nila that Asi Taulava is there for the possible offensive rebound with Mick Pennisi already fouled out.
Ritualo, look out! Washington, another offensive rebound.
Now they're dominating the boards.
And Taulava leading the way with 20 rebounds.
Remember, wala na si high leaper Leo Nahorda, wala na si tall man Mick Pennisi.
Here's Ritualo. Loses the ball.
There's a foul.
At dahil penalty nga ang Talking Tex, may dalawang free throws dito si Carlos Sharma. Although Sharma missed both free throws in his last trip to the line. Pero to, mahalaga itong mga free throws na to. Pasok ang una. And that will make it a 3-point ball game. Tatlo na lang hinahabol dito ng Red Bull as Yancy De Ocampo checks back in the ball game para kay Taulava.
Taulava, sabi mo nga, no, 20 rebounds and 16 points. Monster game para sa kanya.
2 out of 2 para kay Sharma. And we have a 2-point ball game here in overtime. Approaching the last 2 minutes, so what has been a pulsating ball game. Bola na kay Ritualo, Phonepals up by just 2. Carey. Ibigay kay Washington on the right side. 7 to shoot. Washington binabatian ni Buguia. Washington pumihit, pumira. Pintes. Offensive rebound for Yancy. Putback is good. At nasa loob na tayo ng Outlast 2 minutes. Atid sa inyo ng Outlast maintenance-free batteries. Walang dagdag bawas sa tubig.
Now, what about Yancy De Ocampo with 16 points? Again, yung domination ng Talking Tex, the offensive glass.
Here's Buguia. Buguia on the move. Pasa kay Ibanez. Bagong shot lang to para sa Red Bull. No need to hurry. Although they are down by 4 with a minute and a half to go in overtime. Sharma, putik na maagawan. Sharma, looper. Tapos, Baguio with a rebound. He is fouled. Did you see that rebound by Cyrus Baguio?
Jumping out of nowhere.
Only the first personal against Washington. Kaya lang kanina pala sa penalty ang dalawang kupunan. What a game para kay Cyrus Baguio now with 29 big points. Pero mintis yung kanyang pangalawa. Kaya tatlo pa rin ang abante ng Talking Tex. 109-106. 1 minute and 19 to go in overtime. Here's Ritualo, hounded by Baguio. 10 to shoot for the Phonepals. Ritualo makes his move. Ritualo goes to Yancy. Yancy for 3! Wala.
Nice box out there by Mark Grayback.
Here's Bugia.
Three-pointer will tie it.
Here's Baguio. Bugia, top of the key. Yes, sir! 8 points for Bugia. More importantly, isa na lang ang abante ng Talking Text. 109-108. At hihingi ng timeout dito, Air 21, 115-80. And back to the ball game. Alapag and the Phonepals up by just one. They go to Washington. Blocked by Bugia, but a whistle is blown.
Washington very aggressive, going strong to the basket.
Fourth personal laban kay Bugia. Both teams kanina pa nasa penalty. Crucial free throws for Anthony Jamal J. Washington with a double-double tonight. De Ocampo sits down. Asi Taulava is back on the floor. You see Mad Mac Cardona also.
Magkakamot talaga. Ba't ba hindi na ako napasok dito?
At the end of the fourth quarter, pero nakahabol ang Red Bull. So let's see.
It's just a one three-point shot. That's all it takes.
Here's Baguio.
Try this game.
Oh, nabangga. 2 free throws po ito. And this will really augur well for Red Bull dahil this will not shave any time off the clock. And you put the hottest Red Bull player on the free throw line. That's Cyrus Baguio. 30 big points. Breakout season so far for the former UST Growling Tiger. Ako, speak. Ngayon din nangyari kay Baguio in his last trip to the line.
So good gamble there with the Palapag to give up that foul.
I don't know if
Although
that
it was really a
gamble.
gamble.
29 seconds to go in overtime. 2-point lead for Talking Text. 111-109. Here's Taulava. Taulava, where is he going? He will pass to Ritualo. Ritualo wants to shoot. Ritualo for 3. Wala! Offensive rebound for Alapag. Nobody boxed out Jimmy Alapag as time expired sa kanilang shot clock. Oh, that was a big play.
Ito sinasabi natin, yung Alapag to take charge. Well, he's taking charge right now. He has 4 points here in the overtime period.
And you know, in overtime, every point matters. And here's Ibanez, babawi. No. Here's Sharma. Looper. Wala. Bugia is fouled and he will take 2. Five seconds remaining. Kaya napakabigat nung nangyari kanina with Jimmy Alapag left all alone. You know what they say, when the defense is away, the Mighty Mouse will play.
Bugia needs to hit this free throw, then they'll go for the foul.
So 2 out of 2 para kay Bugia. 3-point ball game. So asahan po natin na itong Red Bull will quickly give up the foul and send a phone foul to the line. Ayun. So they will send Yancy De Ocampo to the free throw line.
And you notice, hindi pinasok ni Coach Derek Pumaren si Asi Taulava in that situation. Taulava is not known for his free throw shooting. While Yancy De Ocampo, I think, is a pretty dependable free throw shooter.
By the way, si Carlos Shalma has also fouled out. Siya na ang pang-apat na Red Bull player to foul out of the ball game.
Siya yung hindi na binalik, no? Si Mark Andaya. Ang ganda pa naman ng pinakita niya kanina.
Agent X44.
Ayan.
Okay, crucial free throws for Yancy. They're up by 2 and they're up by 3.
Yancy, very quiet, 17 points.
Masayang dito yung mga career high nila Cyrus Baguio and Leona Horda. It will all depend on this second free throw by Yancy De Ocampo.
Oh, he makes both. You think that they can still put this game out of the hole. But, you know, anything can happen. Let's see. Definitely, they will take a 3-point shot.
Here's Baguio. Hindi ka na. That's it. Dito na rin magtatapos ang 3-game winnings.